Happy New Year. This is my first official video of the year 2025. Nothing is changing. We're keeping with the same programming. So if you're into remote work, cybersecurity, leveling up, internships that pay, all that kind of stuff, this is the channel for you. In this first video, we're talking about 5 different companies that are hiring for remote work in 2025. There's plenty of jobs that we're going to go through. And I got 2 bonus ones, so 6 and 7 at the end of the video. So stick around. That's actual links to databases where you can find even more companies and more remote work. So let's get into it without wasting any more time. 2025. Let's get it. So if you've been paying attention to the news recently, you will see that AT&T is joining large companies like Amazon and requiring individuals and employees to come back to the office 5 days a week beginning this month, January 2025. So that's bad news if you are, adamant on staying remote work, but good news is that this video and this platform exists if you're looking for remote work, and it's different companies that are hiring for different number of positions. We're gonna look at that. Again, if you're new to the channel, my name is Flex. I make videos to this kind of content. If you're interested in that, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I always read it. Let me know what you're looking for and I do my best to present it on the channel. So let's look at these companies without wasting any more time. At number 1, we have a company called Roboflow. Now, Roboflow, if you're not familiar, they do everything from building and deploying computer vision modules, and been around for a while. Over 1 million engineers use this company to create data sets, train modules, and deploy production. So they claim a lot of remote work. They offer flexible work locations in person at their offices in New York and San Francisco, or distributed across the globe. And while also ensuring teams come together to define regularity, they hold 2 company on-site meetings per year and provide $4,000 per year on travel stipends. So that alone is very, very good. Like a company paying or giving you $4,000 a year for travel stipend, whether it's to meet up with your coworkers that you haven't seen ever or in a year, or just to go somewhere. That's actually dope. But they're open positions right now. They have a solutions architect position in New York, San Francisco, all remote. Implementations engineer. They have a recruiter positions. A lot of people are going into recruiting and make a lot of money in recruiting. Again, San Francisco, New York, account executive, full stack engineer, former founders, sales development representatives, and a wild card. I'm gonna look at this one just curious what it is about. So for this one, it's a wild card one, and the pay is between $60,000 to $150,000. You can read here how they actually calculate that. They talk about it here, how the compensation is calculated. Again, that $4,000 travel stipend, $350 a month for productivity stipend. So buying productivity books or productivity software, things that just make you work faster. They cover up to 100% health insurance and equity in the company. So for this one specifically, within a week you'll learn about the company, their vision, and ship something substantial to end user. And within a month you on board, learn about the company, get to know the managers, and build your first computer vision project with Roboflow. So that's a wild card one. Again, they have different jobs in different sectors, so definitely check that one out. As always, the links to this are going to be down below in the description. You want to scroll all the way down, it's going to be in learn more and apply. People always say I don't put links, but I always put the links down below in the description. Check them out. Now, second on the list, we have GoLinks. And GoLinks is an interesting company. They are AI-driven platform to retrieve and share information in seconds with internal short links. So if you've ever, wanted to share a link on Instagram or whatever the case is, and it's too long, sometimes you use like Bitly or other companies, and there's malwares and different things that could be attached to those. So this is a company that makes links short. If you want to share Google Docs, if you wanted to share whatever it is, you can use GoLinks, and it shortens that URL, puts a branding to it. That way people know it's legit and can click on it, and you can also share it on different platforms. So they have different number of jobs here, and what you can find if you click the link down below is their benefits. So in addition to offering competitive salaries, they design their benefits to really lure people in. So they have education stipends, they have top tier healthcare, they have remote work stipends, unlimited PTO, company offsite travel, flexible schedule, you can work anywhere, complimentary meals, different things of that nature. But for me, the meat and potatoes here is the type of jobs that they have. They have a renewal specialist. It's a contract. It's also remote, full-time in the United States. They have a content marketing manager. It's in the United States. It's full-time remote. And they have a product support specialist. They have account executive. You have account executive, enterprise and commercial, head of sales, sales development representatives, senior sales development representatives, different number of jobs. Looking at this content marketing manager role, for example, if you can write and edit high quality content such as blogs, if you've ever written emails for companies, written a YouTube script, if you've done anything with writing and producing and publishing content, this can be good for you. If you've planned and managed content, using a calendar with teams, this can be good for you. And the good thing is it's only looking for 2 years experience in tech marketing, and that's not a lot, especially if you have education such as high school or bachelor's or associates. That can count as experience as well. If you've done anything in SEO optimization, that's good as well. And the pay is between 60 to 75,000 US. That's good money if you're working remotely. So definitely good stuff here. Again, before I looked at their benefits, you can read that, and the link to this is down below in the description. You can also see all the jobs that they have, and that one is GoLinks. Check it out down below in the description. And next up, we have a company called Prelim. Now, Prelim is a company that helps banks build financial apps. So if a bank wherever in the world, especially in the United States, you can use Prelim to build your app. So think of like Navy Federal, of course, that's big bank, or any of smaller banks like QuickBooks. I don't think QuickBooks is any smaller, but I'm just giving examples of apps that are held by banks. So if you use Prelim, you can build an app if you were a bank. And I love this, like how they work. I love this statement here where they said, we say what we're going to do and then we do it. That's just nice. I love that. But looking at a few of their benefits, they offer health, vision, dental care, parental leave, unlimited PTO, equity and bonuses, remote work stipends, and of course teams offsite. So you travel, meet your team, different things of that nature. But also I love that they have careers. All of them are remote, by the way, but they have them in different cities in the United States. So for example, the professional services, they have associate implementations in Austin, Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, and San Francisco. That way, if you in New York and you got the job in San Francisco, you don't have to move your family or move your entire life. You can just stay in your city and do the job. So they have design, product design in different cities as well. They have engineering implementations and engineering products in different cities as well. And of course, they have marketing in 2 cities, New York and San Francisco. So let's say if you're an engineer and you live in San Francisco, but you got the job in New York, you don't have to move your life. You can just stay in your city and work there. So I think that's one of the best things that I like about this company. So these jobs are pretty much self-explanatory if you're in the remote sector, especially if you're in the software engineering, design, marketing. So not gonna look into it. Matter of fact, let's look at one. Let's look at one just to see what they're offering. I'm gonna hit apply here. I'm just interested in the salary. I think that's competitive for a marketing job, and it's an associate marketing in New York. That's a good salary, competitive, not in the high end, especially living in New York. But if you click the link down below, you can see what you would do, what you can bring to the table, and of course what it is that a company is offering as well. So that one is Prelim. Check it out, link down below in the description. Next up, we have a company called MixRank, and they provide services for companies like Meta, Intel to process data, hourly data, so you have it readily for users or consumers or the companies on the app. So MixRank processes petabytes of data every month for web crawlers, or web crawling. So they have a lot of jobs. 5 jobs open right now. Account executive based in US, remote. Customer success manager in the Latin Americas, remote as well. Customer success manager in the United States and Canada, remote as well. Junior software engineer and software engineer jobs globally. This is a new term for me, customer success manager. So I was curious exactly what a customer success manager does, and according to Google, they build long-term relationships with customers after a sale is made, ensuring they are satisfied with products or services, and pretty much just go from there. So let's say if you're selling any kind of software, the customer success managers make sure that the customer, whether it's a hospital, whatever the customer is that purchased that product or software, is happy long-term. You also want to keep that customer happy. That way, when their leads or when they expire, they can come back to your company and buy again. That way you create long-term relationships. So this one is paying in the international market between $20,000 to $40,000 a year in the Latin Americas, and I don't know how that converts, but I would think that is pretty reasonable for a customer success manager. And again, it's remote work, home office space setup. They provide healthcare, they provide personal development, they provide, and flexible leave. So good stuff right there from MixRank. Again, they have different jobs, junior software engineer, and these jobs are globally. I should have led with this one for people who are looking for global jobs. So again, my apologies on that, but A lot of them were in the United States. This one is global. So definitely check that out. MixRanks down below in the description. So I know we've talked about 5 companies in this video, but as I promised, at the end of the video, we're going to share with you a company or a link that provides remote jobs to different companies. So there's companies out there like Yahoo or Airbnb, Humana, a lot of different healthcare companies that are hiring remote work right now. So if your company is mandating you to come back to the office, or you have been working remotely and you love it, don't want to go back to the office, then you want to check out Y Combinators. Y Combinators, if you are anywhere in the investment space or startup, or if you've worked remotely, you've probably heard of Y Combinators. This is just a company, for example, Pump that code that we're looking at, but Y Combinators is pretty much a lot of billionaires, millionaires invest in companies, and Y Combinators is medium by where they use to facilitate that. So they have different companies, startup companies, founder companies, launch companies that are about to launch. You can find startup jobs in engineering, operations, marketing, sales. You can find different number of jobs, but again, we're just looking at this one here, Pump.co, and they have different jobs in, and this is a financial company based in San Francisco. 17 jobs open. You can find some news, read about the company, and some more other stuff that's related to the particular company. So you can see the jobs here and who the active founders are. So this is the plug right here, right? This is where you want to be. You want to have this bookmarked, have your resume done up, and always looking for jobs, startup jobs here. So that is the final link that we're going to share in this video. So again, first video of 2025. Happy New Year. My name is Flex. I do videos like this. If you're interested in this kind of content, definitely subscribe. I'm gonna do my best to put out some high quality videos this year, not quantity. So good stuff. I'm gonna be reading the comments and really putting my best foot forward and doing research and putting out stuff that is legit. That way you're not, getting scammed or just putting out stuff out there to get views. So I really hope God blesses this channel to grow this year, and we get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, a lot of people getting jobs, a lot of people just passing certifications, a lot of people just doing things to level up their careers. That's my aim this year for myself and for other people. So join me in this journey, and let's make it great. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.